Probably never heard of a game like this before. Farsite is a blockchain-powered gaming app that allows you to earn cryptocurrency as you play. My name is Kevin Smack, and I'm going to show you how easily it is to make some extra cash just by playing games. I'll be covering everything from getting started and how much you can potentially make and what makes this different than most of the other games. Now, before I get started, I do want to say I'm not a financial advisor, and there is a lot of risk depending on if you sink money into this game or not. With that said, it is possible to play very cheap. It is marketed as a free-to-play game, but I'm sure you will need some money to do certain things, or cryptocurrency. This game is not yet released, and the way to make money at these games is be there at the beginning. The beginning of these games is so important and so crucial, because there's always items being discovered for the first time, and a lot of times with those items, they won't be around later on. And if you get them early on, you can easily sell them for a lot of money, especially if they're rare, which this game does have items that are rare. And if you get those and people want them, they will pay whatever it takes. I play a game similar called OX Universe. I've made a video on it before. I'm going to be making a video on it again in a few more days once I have a little more gameplay because I just got back to it. But this is very similar and takes a lot of that idea from that game and makes it a little different. And I'm excited because these games at the start can make you a lot of money if you know what you're doing. How do you know what you're doing? Well, I'm going to show you the basics on how to get started and how to prepare for when the game does come out. There are some things you can do to get free upgrades and a free ship easily. First, let me show you how to get a free ship. Simply go to my link down below and click it. The game will load. You can also do this on mobile. Go ahead and put your email address in. Go ahead and choose sign up. Enter a password. And go ahead and hit confirm. Once you're signed up, airdrops will be available for you. You can go in there and you will see them. I recommend going and confirming your email address. Once you confirm your email address, more of those options light up, and it also gives you credits in the game just by confirming your email address. There's some other things you can do as well. For some reason, it runs smoother on this browser today, so I'm using this browser. You go to airdrops. This is my main account. You can choose things. You can join the community, make YouTube comments, invite friends, tweet on Twitter, do a YouTube review, which, hey, I'm doing now, actually, even though I was going to do it anyway. You can do a Facebook and follow them on Facebook, do all these things to earn credits. And these credits can be done like once a week and things like that. And then you get these here. As your score goes up, you unlock things on the right here. Now, this game isn't out yet. So basically what you're doing is you're unlocking and preparing for when the game comes out. So I already have a ship. And I have a railgun. Next, I'll get a laser. And then I'll get this container. And then I'll get a bigger ship when I hit 100,000 scores. And then you can win a crate if you're in the top 100. And the new crate goes out every day. And if you win the crate, your score resets. That way people can't continue to keep winning and winning. It's a good idea. So what is this game about? This game is an exploration game that is amazing. Can't really say it a different way. Everything is going to be made by the players. And when the game releases, they'll probably sell a few things just to get the game started. But after that, you'll be able to do so many things. First, let's take a look at my ship here that I got. And you'll get this ship using my link. Here's my ship, Moon A1. And you can choose other things. You can choose the modules, which is my railgun. I can put that railgun inside my ship. I have no components yet, and I have no crates. So if I go in here, I can click on the rail, and I can look at it, and then it says fit this module as a ship with a compatible slot. So I can go to my ships, I can click it, and I can choose fitting, and here I can do fit module. And there is my railgun. I can fit it, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for the better ship at 100,000, so I'm not going to put this on yet, but I could fit it. I'm not sure if you can remove them. I think you can before the game officially comes out, but I want to be careful with it. So I'll wait until I get the better ship. Now, these are your collections, but you are going to be able to do other things like mine on planets, get resources, and the game goes on and on. So let me kind of explain a little bit and what are the opportunities to kind of make money on the game. To make money, for example, in OX Universe, I made a lot of money because I played early, and what happens is when you're in early, you get things moving sooner. And like you start mining resources, and as you mine those resources, each day you get more and more and more, which helps you expand faster. So if you're there day one, you can really expand. So what's some of the tricks? Some of the tricks are multi-accounts. Yeah, you can run multiple browsers and have different accounts, and that way you can really speed things up. You don't have to do it that way, but if you get to a point where you're waiting and you're not doing anything, it's good just to create another browser session with Brave or Google Chrome that's separate than the one you have, and just log in again and then send yourself from the other account to this account, and then you have stuff here. Now, everything you create, like ships and everything, is going to give you an NFT. You may have heard of NFTs. If you haven't, basically it's a crypto blockchain item that is sellable. Nowadays, there's some that are going, memes or NFTs, and they're going for somewhere like $500,000, which is insane. You can sell the rights to that, and then someone has the NFT for it. Pretty interesting, and that's why NFTs are really blowing up, and Ethereum has gained so much money lately. I've made over an Ethereum, I'd probably say about 2 Ethereum in OX Universe when it started, which today would be about $7,000 to $8,000. And I would have kept playing, but Ethereum kind of, the price went up and the gas went up and caused some problems. But now this is better because this one can use multiple. It can use Ethereum 2.0, which isn't out yet. It can use Matrix, which is Polygon basically, and I'm using that in OX Universe now. And then there's another coin to back up as well. So you can choose any of these. The first one's doing very well, and the second one's really gaining popularity. When you earn a ship or something like that, you can take the ship and say, hey, I need 50 coins or whatever, and here's my ship for collateral. And then when you're ready to get it back, you pay the 50 back, and then you get your ship back, and you're good to go. There is a chance that the ship could break, though. If that happens, whoever has the loan will receive the 50 credits. Kind of goes in detail more about it because there's a lot more to it. This guide is very thorough. And as I mentioned earlier, when you get to the disclaimer area, it does pretty much say, you know, this is not an investment game. Even though I mentioned that's kind of how it works in the beginning, things could change. The game could lose popularity and stuff like that, but they have a game already and it does very well. And this game is already seeing a lot of eyes on it. We go to what is it, and we scroll down. 42, almost 43,000 people seen this page. And there are a lot of people that are currently signing up, because why not? You can get all this free stuff and get all this stuff done. So basically they say the story, our new home, our last hope. And basically you're building ships and sending them to the universe to mine materials to do more things. And you have the whole universe. There's going to be constellations, stars, planets, sectors, gates, asteroids. It's going to be a whole lot of things. And they're even going to have things that are going to be PvP based. Like you will be able to join a corporation, which will be a guild. And then your corporation can fight for control of certain areas in the galaxy. Here are some of the definitions here. Now, fuel is going to be used to make the ships go or move at light speed. So the more fuel you need, the more it's going to cost. But I know with Matrix or Polygon, I should say, is cheap. So it's not that expensive to do it, but there is some cost associated with it. Can you start the game and play for free? There's a chance. Sometimes you can start and do some things, and then, you know, you might need a little bit but you could borrow a little bit from somebody. Someone might just send you a polygon because it's like $1, and then you can build off of that. Not saying everyone's going to do that, but I've seen that happen in communities where people started free-to-play games like this and did it free-to-play. It's just they needed a little boost in the beginning. And then you just send that person the money back after you get going. I know before OX Universe started slowing down with the gas prices, I was really making a good amount of money, and people were reporting to make around $500 a day. Of course, all they did was play the game. You know, I'm talking about a lot of playing, multiple browser windows going. But you can also get lucky. They're going to have rare blueprints in here. And if you get one of those rare blueprints, it could sell for a lot of money. And just that alone can get you really going. There are things in OX Universe, some planets, legendaries, that sell over $10,000. So if you get lucky once and hit one of those legendaries, just by sending your ship out to investigate, boom, you're doing great. Now, is that going to happen for everyone? No, because it's very rare, but it could happen. It's going to be different types. There's organic, toxic, volcanic, stone, ice, and gas are going to be your materials, resources. And then there's different size ships, small, medium, large. And then like a sector will be a part of the planet. So you can build little homes on the planet and mine resources. When you do build the stations, you do want to have them close together. And choosing the right place is very important. There's the gates. That gives you faster than light travel. If you like space and stuff like this, which I'm like crazy about, you'll enjoy this game. You can mine on an asteroid or a comet. Game items, blueprints. This is what I was saying is going to be very rare. If you get a very rare ship blueprint, you know, it could be worth a lot. Homing Original allows you to produce an item without limits. Original blueprint owner is allowed to create unlimited copies of a blueprint. That will require a lot of credits and some extra rare resources. So if you find a ship blueprint that no one has, only you can create a copy of it and sell it. So you could sell one and then get a lot for it, sell another, and just keep them limited and make a lot of money on them. But as you probably sell more and more, the price is going to go down. Blueprint copies will have limited uses. Oh, that's good. So they will fade away after a while and have larger production times or decreased power of an item. That's big, because if it's decreased power of an item, then you're making the great ship. No one else is. Here's some of the ship hulls. The small, medium, and large. There are 3 spaceship manufacture developments. I am in Morgan. I didn't get to choose. It just gave it to me. So let me know if you're in Morgan. Whichever one you get into after you sign up, check and let me know down below. Every ship can be modified. There's lots of slots and lots of perks. There definitely is. Here's the modules. Type 1's going to be your attack mining. So it looks like they also took from EVE Online a bit here. The idea, which is good because EVE Online's a good game, but it's just so complicated. Like the most complicated game I've ever played in my life. Type 2 hauler, type 3 power, type 4 membranes, power recharger, armor plate, chips. Okay. And type 5 is going to be your engines, hyperdrive, maneuverability, afterburners. Okay. That's cool. And you have different grades as well. A module may have modules called grades, sharing the same module, but varying specifications and color. Every module grade beyond the most basic one will have a special plate on top to indicate its grade by colors. Probably the usual, you know, legendary, rare, epic. And then you can get components of the elements required to produce ships and modules. Okay. Ammunition you have to make too. Oh man. Consumable for weapon modules used in fights. They're really taking this game far. Stickers are exclusive decorations for ship hulls. Every sticker is a unique NFT. Oh, wow. Every sticker is going to be unique. That can be traded in the open market. A ship hull may have up to 8 stickers, depending on its size. So if you find a really cool sticker, no one else can have it. That's sweet. When a ship with a sticker is destroyed, a sticker NFT is unlocked and can be applied then on any other ship hulls. Okay, so you don't lose your sticker when your ship breaks. If you lose your ship, a lot of times you'll receive the amount of value it was worth, from my understanding, or at least partial. Resources. This is going to be your resources for crafting, because there's going to be a lot of crafting, building, and repairing upgrades. You know, you're going to explore different planets, you're going to find resources, and you're going to mine them. Ore, minerals, materials. The ore is your raw resource. Minerals, resources extracted directly from the planet, surface, or an asteroid, comet. And materials are the refined resource. Crates. Crates are containers with valuable game items and credits. Think of chests, basically. It's the only source for original blueprints. Oh, I didn't know that. Crates are initially sold in the store. There will be a limited series of crates with exclusive blueprints and stickers, initially issued by developers, and being an NFT, every crate could be offered on the secondary market by a player, just like any other game item. So, all right, crates are gonna initially be sold in the store. Initially is a big word, because that means they're not going to be sold forever. They're going to be more findables in the future, at least from what I'm reading. Of course, anything can change because the game's not out yet. So with that said, these are probably going to be worth a lot of money, especially they'll be limited series, exclusive. A lot of words here to cause some FOMO, fear of missing out. So that's nice. They're probably going to be expensive though. Basic crates, a module with some consumables. Acquire several green crates and a blue crate to equip your ship and stockpile some credits and ammo for a smooth start in the game. Module, common or better. Component, ammunition, crates. So the module, I'm guessing. Let's see, let's keep reading. Available for a limited time only until phase 6. Okay. Starter kit. So basically they're probably going to sell some of these before the game starts. So the people that get them early will have a good chance of getting ahead. And I think the game's going to take off because it's very well done so far. It's a great interface, and that's very important. It's very smooth, and I like it. There's a Blue Crate starter kit, a powerful ship, module, and consumables work best with some green crates. The ship hull, a CNFT. So this ship hull will be a CNFT. That's basically a specific ship that you have in your wallet that you can put up for collateral. Think of C for collateral. So you'll get a ship hull, common or better, a module, common or better, component, and credits. And again, this one will be for a limited time. So the first two are for limited times. C Crate starter kit. So this one's available to be acquired only with credits. So this one will probably be on for a while because it's like a starter kit, get you going. Ocean Crate, basically another crate. Silver Crate, module blueprint for sure in a Silver Crate. Important to know. Gold Crate gives you the ship blueprints. So ship blueprints are the gold. Power Crate, module blueprint, at least Epic S. Oh man. Club Crate, Cora ship blueprint, 1 of 100, at least Epic S. There's only 100 of these, and there's only 1,000 of those. So if you get one of these, whoa, look out. Secure Club Key grants access to exclusive stations and services in the game. Oh, that's going to be impossible to get. Oh, it's in the store. Yeah, they'll probably sell out quick, depending on how much they are. Because this is probably one of those things like you buy if the game does well, and you can just keep making these blueprints because you have the original, and you could just go crazy with it. But there's only 100, so I would think they would go fast, and they're probably going to be really overpriced. Look at your career path. You can be a hauler, a miner, a manufacturer, military, explorer, governor, recruiter, politician, or trader. The governor is interesting. Acquiring control over a star to set your own rules and collect credits from every market deal and service order on the territory. Hire mercenaries to force corporation to develop your territory. When you come to flight, talks about regular flight, faster than light, and then fuel consumption. Then you have gates, which will help you hop universes. Here's the mining. Resource extraction is the cornerstone of production cycle. So this is kind of what I'm usually into, the mining portion, because you just want to find a cool planet and set up a little base and start mining resources. Here's some more information. We are running a little long, so I'm going to try to go a little quicker here. Building a base. Base is a core element of the game. Items production process. Base a set of connected buildings constructed on a sector map. There may be only one base construction in a sector. Built by a player, the sector owner, a base consists of independent buildings. Those are connected to each other. Buildings can only be connected with existing buildings so that all parts of the base will always be in one piece. Each building has its functions required. And here we go. We have like the map. Basically, it's kind of like you need oxygen and you need gas and lights and everything. So you have to have it connected. Kind of like old school SimCity, you need the roadmap connected. Almost every item can be created in the game that requires a combination effort of many players through trading and cooperation. Item production is the core gameplay loop. Constant battle for limited resources creates a major sink of game items, production of which is the main sink for resources. All right, that's important because they're basically saying, yes, you're getting all these resources, but they're going to be used up to create items. And then all those items, they're there, but they're going to be used up to fight. Because if you have a game that doesn't lose items, it doesn't become worth anything. Because basically, there's just more and more of something, and no one needs it. But this is basically saying there is a sink with ships and modules and consumables, which would be components, ammunition. And the economy is going to be great in this game. Storing items. All items in the game are location dependent. That means if you need an item in one place and is located on another, someone has to bring it there. That can be done by a player or by a mercenary. Oh boy. Not really too happy about that, but whatever. I guess it creates more stuff in the game. Every item in the game has its weight or volume that describes its ability to be stored on a certain ship. Each ship has its basic bearing capacity that allows you to carry a few amount of goods. In order to increase the volume of goods a ship can carry, it should be equipped with a cargo module. All right, so makes sense. Basically, they're saying they're taking EVE Online's approach, and if you're in Galaxy A and someone's in Galaxy B and they want your item, you have to take it to them or hire someone to do it. Contracts is an offer to accomplish a task created by a player to be performed by another player for a reward. So if I deliver goods for someone from a station or a base to another, deliver a certain amount of resources or a component to a station or a base, revenge, destroy a ship for a bounty, then I'll get a reward. So I can just be a fighter. I can be like a mercenary for hire. And if someone gets beat by someone, I can be like, hey, I'll give this if you go take that guy out for me. It's kind of neat to have that. Star management, explore new planets, gain control over entire stars, construct a station to collect taxes from production and sales. I love that part. Upgrade a station to offer storage, refuel, and other things, services. Set rules for the gates. This is like awesome. So either a player or a corporation's main thing is to take over a star system or a planet and then build stuff. You know, you need gas. Hey, I got gas. Here you go. And then I make a little bit of money on that. You know, so you can own this. And if you own a really good star area, you could really make some money. Of course, this is a lot of corporation. When it says corporation, they probably mean cooperation. So it might be something that you need help with. So if you have some friends that play this game with you, it's really going to give you a heads up. I'm going to try to talk to one of my friends, Ryan, see if he wants to play, because I feel he missed out on the other one, and I think he'd really enjoy this. Economy, the game items, here they are. There are the lifeblood of interstellar commerce, while their production is the major game loop. Major item types are blueprints, chip halls, modules, components, resources. Yeah, basically in this order too. Blueprints is going to be the big thing. I noticed that planets are not included in here. See, the game that I play, you actually find a planet and you own it. So I guess if you have a planet and you're mining, it's not really yours. I'm not sure how they're going to do that. Might have to wait for some more information on that, but I'll be interested to see that. Can someone just come and blow up my base and take my stuff? I don't know. It's a question. I mean, they can't take any of my NFTs. That's for sure, because those are in my wallet and I have them. They're not in game. They're in a wallet that you have that stores them separately. I talk about credit, the only legitimate credit in the Farsite universe, used almost for every action in the game. So they're just showing here it works. Both credits and FAR are ERC20 tokens, standing for the same entity in different amounts. So you're going to be using credits to refuel ships, base power order required for every item production, sectors acquisition, planet exploration, part of taxes taken by star governors. All right, interesting. When credits are burned, the total supply of FAR tokens and credits combined is decreased. Okay. This we're going to have to kind of wait and see what happens. They talk about airdrops as well. These will be nice to see, and hopefully we can get some. Definitely sign up for the game now. Even if you're not sure you're going to play, click the link and get your spaceship just in case you change your mind, because it's going to be a while till it's out. And when that time comes, it might be something you really want to play, and you are going to have a leg up because you're going to have a ship. There's going to be a marketplace, and it's going to work with external exchanges like OpenSea as well. Here they talk about the value of credits of items. From my understanding, planet exploration, 100 of millions. Yeah, we'll have to wait to see more on this. When it comes to the store, there is going to be a store in order to provide players with starting items, ships, and blueprints on the day of the game's launch to incentivize the game's economy, trading, and productions. A series of crates will be available in the store. And those crates are going to go quick. Store is the initial source of crates in the game. Crates contain valuable game items like we went over crates. You know what those are. Credits in crates. Purchase stacks of crates grants exclusive discounts. So we'll see that. Early supporter reward campaign. It all started with the Moon.game project, a predecessor of Farsite game. So if you don't know, they do have another game out called Megatopolis, and it is pretty successful and it's doing pretty well and it runs pretty neat. So I've watched some videos on it just to make sure that the game is pretty legit, and it is. So I think we're going to see a really good one, because it's nice that it's not going to be a scam because it's from someone that you know of. And look at it so far. It's very well done. Here's a roadmap. Phase 1 is already completed. Game design, they got that set up. They're on phase 2 right now. But keep in mind, they have all the stuff figured out. They're just making it now. The store is opening, I think, about a month. A little less. Ships, hangars, and module fittings has already been created. We're able to do that now. Airdrop campaign, that's already started. And then token smart contract deployer, I think that's still being worked on. So we'll see that probably the same time the store opens. Phase 3, interactive star map, FAR token listings, and internal marketplace opening. So then you'll be able to sell the things that you have. Phase 4 is going to be early alpha, which is the end of this year. Gameplay demo, sectors acquisitions. So you'll be able to start getting some sectors. Phase 5 is game launch. To be announced. Game launch, plan explorations, recruit a pilot, campaign, and then they have further development, which is corporations, stations, new constellations, alliances, and contracts, just to name a few. So they're going to go really far into detail on this, and it looks like they've already got a lot of it taken care of. They're just going through and finishing building this out. Since it's a browser game, it's not as difficult as making a game from like Fortnite or something like that. So it should do pretty well. I can't wait for this, and I'm excited. Am I going to spend money on this game? I certainly am. I'm going to buy some of those crates. If the 100 1 of 100 crate is cheap, which it probably won't be, I'll probably get it. Like $100. probably get it. But if it's like $1,000, I'm not going to get it because I just don't have that much to invest. So we'll see how that goes and how everything works out. I'm very excited for this. Let me know your thoughts, and if you did go ahead and sign up, feel free to post your name down below. Maybe we can start an alliance once we get everything up and running.